Good afternoon. Conditions here today are going to be on this stormy side. As we're making our way into the afternoon hours, we'll see more and more of that rain and thunder pushing in here. Here's a look at our conditions right now. We've got the black and white version of our satellite map here. So the darker the color, the more clear we are. We're getting to see some of those evergreen trees into Minnesota a little bit better here with the clear skies. And then there are a few clouds drifting in, but of course you see what's going on just down to the south and west. The rain and the thunderstorm activity that's been popping up with the latest wave that's moving in. So again, this is lifting to the northeast and it's approaching places like Aberdeen right now and will continue to move in that direction toward the valley as we make our way into the afternoon. So moving in a little bit closer on this line, places like Ellendale, now Aberdeen, back over into Brown County, or rather Marshall County in South Dakota, and eventually the Sisseton area. You will see this chance for some storms first, and this will just continue to push northward toward places like Wheaton as well. So not quite here yet, but eventually that threat increases as the day goes on. So lunch hour looks pretty good, just a little bit on the hot side right now. We're into the 80s in the south, low to mid 80s right now, 86 degrees in Fargo. Northern Valley, upper 70s to low 80s, 82 currently in Grand Forks. The wind, not an issue right now. Shouldn't be too much of a problem other than the wind that's produced by any thunderstorms passing through here today. So here's a look at that hour by hour planner. Expect to watch that chance for rain and thunder increasing as the afternoon goes on. And so by the time we get into that 5 o'clock hour, we're looking at temperatures 80s to some low 90s out there. Of course, once that rain starts moving in and starts falling, that will slow the temperature rise or maybe even cause your temperature to cool a little bit. And that would be first, of course, right along the border area with South Dakota. And this will continue pushing northward through your afternoon and evening. So if you've got some Wednesday evening plans, could be affected by some of this rain and thunder here. It's going to be scattered. So some places will get hit, some places won't with the rain moving through. And for the most part, this should stay below severe limits, but there is the potential, a low risk for a couple of storms to turn severe. We could see some hail again, hopefully not as intense as yesterday in northwest Minnesota, but still the possibility is there, some gusty winds. And of course, the threat for downpours and lightning associated with these storms too. This is 10 p.m. Still seeing some areas of rain and thunder going on, and this carries on into the overnight hours, the potential. Now there'll be a lot of areas that don't experience it, but overnight there could be a rumble of thunder passing overhead where you are into your Thursday morning. So again, active weather is still here. We've got hot and stormy conditions that'll continue on into the week this week and beyond. Looking at through Thursday and Friday, a chance for storms, especially in the afternoon hours, and that heat still coming our way. Looking at some heat and storms again Saturday and Sunday. One thing to keep in mind is that this isn't going to be an all-day event, just like we're seeing today. A lot of the morning hours quiet, and then the storms pop in the afternoon. But it is something to watch for if you have travel plans, if you have plans to be outdoors, to keep in mind that they could be impacted by rain. And you can always check the Valley News Live weather app no matter where you are on the latest conditions. Now, heading into next week, that's when the rain threat will kind of take a little step back. We'll calm down a little bit, but it is still going to be hot next week. So June starting off warm and toasty here.
Yes, very much so. Folks will have to turn into a kid and stand out in the rain to kind of cool off from all this heat.
Yeah, whatever you can do to stay cool here as we're heading into summer. Summer officially starts June 1st tomorrow, meteorological summer. Wow. But we know we've already been feeling that weather for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Thank you so much, Lisa.